Hello friends, welcome back to In It All Is Art. In today's video I will be putting together some autumnal planters that are kind of a transition decor for out front. They will merge into the Halloween decor as that gets closer. For now they are just kind of pivoting from summer to fall. You can see the color scheme. Quite a few of these came from my local garden center, one of my favorite places called Gray's. And then there are some things that I'm actually going to pull from my garden bed, and I'll take you on a little tour as I do that. So I hope you enjoy. This is a little different from my previous videos, mostly DIY so far, but this channel will focus on all of the different ways that art can show up in our lives, including gardening, art, like proper with canvas and painting, and then the decorating that I love to do. So thank you so much for watching. For everyone who's subscribed so far, I really appreciate that, and I do hope you enjoy. Yeah, so jumping right into the tour, here are some of the items. Coleus will be pulled and put into those planters. The garden's been struggling a little bit. The zinnias and the salvia and the dahlias and the coneflower are all doing really well, but some of the things have struggled with the heat. Yeah, so I'll be using some of that coleus in these planters. Here's my little mosaic stepping stone pathway, a little secret garden here, over to the shade garden, and I will be pulling that coleus as well to add to the colors for the fall planters. Here's a little peek at my veggie garden back there. We just put those raised beds in this year, really happy with those. So I'm going to set up a table and I'm going to pull all of these plants over to the, oh hello, that's our frog, Frankfurt. We definitely want to move over to the shade there. Here, this wire bush, oh my goodness, it is so cool, wire netting bush. That is going to add a really spooky touch to the front yard. And that's my skeleton there, my mossy skeleton. For anybody who saw that video, there's a video up about that. So I'm going to start with this planter. I'm actually going to be pulling out some, oh goodness, what was in there? The thing that smells really, really good. Alyssum. Some sweet alyssum. I will be pulling that out and putting in some things that will add more autumnal charm. So this process will start with just placing things first, kind of getting a sense of where I want things to be in there, and then I will actually get them in that soil. Just cleaning them up a little bit so they have a longer lasting life in that planter. And moving on to the second planter, this is the first of a pair. I have a pair of galvanized steel containers. They came from an antique store probably 5 or 6 years ago. probably paid about 20 bucks a piece for them. One is slightly smaller, one's larger, and I love them. They are great for adding to my veggie garden if I want to. They are just wonderful for all the seasons for doing planters. And here it is placed out front. At the time of this recording, I have seen little birds landing on that amaranth, and it has been absolutely delightful. I really love the colors, bringing that out front. And there's the matching smaller planter coming over this way. You can see it. And this is the area where that witchy apothecary conservatory garden themed entry is going to be. And I am in the midst of doing that decorating right now as we speak. Today is Tuesday the 23rd. I started it yesterday and it's coming along splendidly. And so just jumping right into a little tour of that smaller planter. Many of these are perennials, and we'll just go right out into the landscape once they're done being used in this autumnal planter. You can see the coleus I pulled from the shade garden. I haven't seen little birds on this one, but it's closer to the front door, as you can see. So here's a wagon full of beautiful potted up plants, and they are going to go into the front yard. Here's a peek at the garden so far in the front. Those stepping stones, incidentally, I wanted to give a little close-up on. A friend of mine makes those. Her company is called Alpine Daydreams. She has an Etsy shop. She also does stained glass little hangings. Her work is just exquisite, and she incorporates a lot of precious stones like labradorite. Those ammonites are a trademark of hers, and she just makes really beautiful stones. And I will link her information down below if you'd like to check that out. And now we come to the last project in this video, a simple Halloween themed planter, bringing in some orange and purple violas underneath this cypress. I pulled out the pink snapdragons and something else that was pink, and I put those in the back. I just transplanted those. Yeah. So I will leave you with that. Thank you so much for joining me in my garden today. If you enjoyed this video, I do encourage you to like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. Every like and subscribe and comment does help. This is a fairly new channel and it's just growing. So thank you again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.